I'm Toni Thrash's husband. I've been Toni Thrash's husband for over 40 years. When I go out and I meet people and I'm introduced to people, I get the same response, "Oh, are you Toni Thrash's husband?" And I say, "Yes, that's me. I'm Toni Thrash's husband." Toni graduated from college in 1980 and I graduated from law school in 1980. And we married in 1981. We have 2 sons. We have Thomas is our oldest. He and his wife, Morgan, they have 2 children. They have 2 girls. And my youngest son, Adam, he and his wife, Isabel, they have 2 boys, and they have 1 on the way. Toni retired from teaching in 2020. And before she retired, she was honored with the Teacher of the Year for the whole state of Arkansas, which was a great honor, but a very deserving honor for her. When we go out in public, it's like she's a rock star. We'll go somewhere and the kids come in, "Oh, Miss Thrash, Miss Thrash, oh, Miss Thrash." And I just step back and watch it. And Toni is the most generous and most giving person I know. You know, it's just amazing that Ouachita is honoring Toni. You know, we're very humbled by it, and it's just an awesome thing when a school like Ouachita recognizes you for something that you've done. And it's just an honor for me to be Toni Thrash's husband. And it's an honor for me to introduce to you at this time, Toni Thrash.
God gave so abundantly to us that the least we can do is give to others. I'm a school teacher, retired. I love teaching school, 2nd and 3rd graders, taught kindergarten for a year. I taught 33 years, retired when COVID hit. I have 4 grandchildren, another on the way, and I do babysitting for them whenever they need it, take care of my husband and children. So I've got a very full life. One of my gifts, I think, spiritual gifts, is helping people. I help my mother daily. She moved here 5 years ago. We moved her here from Jonesboro when my brother got sick with cancer and ultimately passed away. So I care for her and make sure she's got everything she needs, and always cared for my students. That was a lot of care, working with the students and their families, making sure they all had what they needed as far as food and books and that kind of thing, attention. Ultimately went to Fayetteville and cheered for the Razorbacks. I started there in '77, the same year that Tom started law school. And I had a friend dating a guy in law school. And she said, "I've got someone I want you to meet." We made a double date, hit it off from there, and dated actually from then on. I went back to Jonesboro after graduating and taught school. Tom moved to Little Rock, and then a year later we married and settled in Little Rock. So it's a wonderful, wonderful story. It was all God's perfect plan. And then as we married and joined Emmanuel, I met lots of people from Ouachita, and they all had a common theme. The people from Ouachita are special. They have a sweet spirit about them. They really, really do. There's just such a sweetness. And also, people from Ouachita are very intelligent people. I've noticed they're smart people. It's almost uncanny that after I have a conversation with someone for a few minutes, and if I know they've been to school in Arkansas, I can almost tell if they went to Ouachita. And I think that's so interesting. There's just a special quality about the people that go and graduate from Ouachita. And Tom, being a Ouachitanian, I've gotten to witness the closeness of the people that graduate from there. They stay in touch. They communicate. He's on an email thread with many of the former football players, and they email and communicate almost every day. And they talk. He tells me they talk about everything from Ouachita sports to religion, politics. They really communicate. They gather at the Ouachita games, and meet and eat and visit each other, and it's just beautiful. It really is. Ouachita is very special to Tom, and therefore it's very special to me. I see what Ouachita gave Tom in the form of his education, in the form of his grit and endurance, and I see the love he has for Ouachita and his former teachers, his former coaches, the former players. In the stories he tells, Tom talks about Ouachita a lot. It's part of our conversation and giving back and helping Ouachita. He has the best memories, the best stories from Ouachita. Tom feels that Ouachita gave him so much. He wanted to return anything he could to help Ouachita. So when the athletic department talked to Tom about possibly donating, helping with the field or with the jumbotrons, anything that he could do, he came to me and we talked about it and decided that we would do that, just as a gift of appreciation for what they gave to Tom in the form of an education, in the form of a deeper background of knowing Christ and who he is and what he did. We want to invest in Ouachita because Ouachita keeps the main thing the main thing. They are good stewards of their resources. Anything that we can help, we're glad to help Ouachita because they honor God in everything they do, and God has blessed Ouachita, and I want to be a part of that. The more you give, the more you want to give. And we found that to be true in our life. We can always give more. It's the way God wants us to live our lives, giving to others, helping others, and whatever way you can. It's such an honor to have Ouachita honor Tom and I in this way. It's just very special, very humbled by it. It's an honor for us to be able to help and give, and we thank Ouachita for the many gifts they've given us.